Good day, and thank you for joining us for this training session of the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. The topic for this session is the Florida Green Lodging Program. Our presenter is Sheena Chen Green, State Coordinator for the Green Lodging Program under the DEP's Office of Sustainable Initiatives. So let's turn now to the presenter, Sheena.
Good morning. Our topics for today will be an introduction to the Florida Green Lodging Program, brief history, designation process overview, and areas of operation. The Florida Green Lodging Program is a voluntary, non-regulatory effort by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection that encourages the lodging industry to conserve water and energy, minimize waste generation and increase recycling, improve indoor air quality, implement environmentally friendly purchasing and pollution prevention strategies. The overall goal is to help Florida's lodging industry become sustainable while lowering operating costs. By the numbers, 407,627 rooms are available for lodging. Out of that, there's 4,462,000 types of lodging facilities. In 2014, there was $82 billion in tourism-related spending. Of that total, $21.2 billion was for lodging, $36.3 billion for dining, $13.9 billion for admissions, and $10.7 billion for other. The average amount spent by each domestic visitor per day in Florida was $128.10. The benefits of sustainability practices in the hospitality industry increases the triple bottom line. For your planet, it reduces water use, energy consumption, and waste generation. For profits, waste equals lost profits. People, companies, and non-governmental organizations are requesting green meetings and conferences. A little history. The Florida Green Lodging Program was launched in 2004 as part of DEP's Pollution Prevention Program. The first 4 hotels were designated on March 10, 2004, and they are the Hilton University of Florida Conference Center, Hyatt Regency Coconut Point Resort and Spa, Disney's Boardwalk Resort, and Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. From March 10, 2014 to July 20, 2007, a total of 25 properties were designated. The program underwent changes in July 2009 to improve not only the environmental performance of designated properties, but also to increase the overall operating efficiency and customer service aspects of the program. These changes have resulted in increased environmental protection and a streamlined program. On August 1, 2012, a partnership was launched with Audubon International's Green Lodging Program to further recognize the top environmental performers in the state's lodging sector. Currently, there are 737 designated properties in the program. A few reasons for growth. Section 4 of Executive Order 07-126 requires that as of January 1, 2008, state agencies and departments under the direction of the governor could not contract for meeting or conference space with hotels that had not received the DEP's Green Lodging Program designation, except when certified by the governor or the responsible agency head that no viable alternative existed. In addition, Section 286.29 of Florida statutes, the Energy, Climate Change, and Economic Security Act of 2008, stressed the above through House Bill 7135 and included reducing greenhouse gas emissions and investing in alternative energy technologies. About the Florida Green Lodging Program designation, the designation is valid for 3 years, and all properties must renew their designation within 3 years of their designation date. How does a facility go about renewing its designation? First, they must submit their environmental performance data annually for those 3 years. They must complete the renewal designation application. They must implement at least 2 new environmental practices from any of the 5 areas of sustainable operations every 3 years, and must consistently maintain compliance with program requirements. Compliance with program requirements means that the program will conduct random spot audits. Properties will be notified by letter once they have been selected, and a green lodging representative will contact the property to schedule the audit and discuss any necessary items. The spot audit process consists of a brief introductory meeting, document review, and a facility walkthrough. Properties are generally notified of the audit result within 4 weeks. If a property cannot or refuses to correct deficiencies that are noted in a timely manner, they will be removed from the program. The current designation process is as follows. A property should conduct a property assessment and implement environmental practices in 5 areas of operations. These 5 areas are communication and education, waste reduction, reuse and recycling, water conservation, energy efficiency, and indoor air quality. Then they must complete the designation application, and detailed requirements and best management practices and technical assistance to help facilities achieve designation can be found at the website below. The current designation process has a PALM rating system, and the PALM rating system is as follows. For a 1 PALM rating, a facility must achieve a minimum of 212 points to 398 points. For 2 PALM designation, they must achieve a minimum of 399 points to 557 points. For 3 PALM designation, a minimum of 558 to 717 points. And for 4 PALM, a minimum of 718 points to 796 points. The application review process, in most cases, applications and documentation should be submitted electronically. Once received, your application is usually reviewed within 2 business days. If any correction is needed, an email is sent with specific items that need to be corrected. Highlighted copy of application will also be returned to you, and once complete, you just resubmit the application. If no correction is needed, a congratulations email will be sent to the applicant, and your certificate and green lodging flag will be sent within 1 month. The following are some of the 5 areas of operation: communication and education, waste reduction, reuse and recycling, water conservation, energy efficiency, and indoor quality. And we will discuss each section briefly. Communication and education. Communicate your environmental efforts to your constituents. Show environmental benefits at your facility and where your constituents live, work, and play. A few sample practices are use of your facility's in-house channel to communicate environmental messages, establishing a green team to help evaluate and improve environmental initiatives. Have a formal written comprehensive environmental policy, including purchasing, that addresses environmental issues. For waste reduction, reuse, and recycling, reduce materials at their source, recover, reuse, and recycle. This prevents pollution and reduces or eliminates treatment and disposal costs. Some sample practices are, if applicable, recycle items such as plastic, aluminum cans, steel cans, glass, office paper, newspapers, magazines, ink cartridges, fluorescent bulbs, electronics, etc. Provide recycling bins for guests at multiple locations throughout the property. Institute one or more of the following activities: bulk purchasing, reduced packaging, manufacturer take-back. Or you may use reusable goods in place of disposable goods. For water conservation, lessen the impact a lodging facility has on the environment. Protect our very reason visitors come to Florida: the beautiful beaches, rivers, springs, and lakes. A few sample practices are using a preventative maintenance schedule to find and repair leaky faucets, toilets, and pipes in your restrooms, kitchen, exterior, and other areas. Offer a linen and towel reuse program. Use low-flow faucets, shower heads, and toilets, and install and set timers for optimum water conservation. For energy efficiency, lodging facilities have significant opportunity to reduce energy use, reduce costs, and keep equipment in optimum condition. A few sample practices are having your utility provider conduct an energy assessment and track your usage. Use a preventative maintenance schedule to clean and maximize efficiency in appliances. Use energy-efficient lighting wherever possible. Encourage guests and staff to walk, bus, and bicycle to and from the hotel. Indoor air quality also increases your energy efficiency. It reduces exposure to health-related liabilities. positive impacts on the bottom line. And there's higher employee and guest satisfaction. Some sample practices are use of at least 2 environmentally friendly cleaners, use of air filters with the minimum efficiency reporting value, also known as MERV, of 8 or better, clean all air handler units and coils annually and have a PM schedule in place, routinely monitor ceiling fans, wallpaper, shower curtains, or other absorbent surfaces for signs of mold and replace as necessary. Some common mistakes we find in the application or review process are not enough supporting documentation. Be sure to include all necessary documentation as indicated by criteria. Examples include pictures, scanned copies of forms, especially those for preventative maintenance programs, meeting minutes, etc. We also find incomplete or incorrect environmental performance data. We will need 12 months of historical data for energy use, water consumption, and waste generation. New properties need to supply as much historical data as possible. Some suggestions for success are obtain buy-in from your top management, establish a green team, and consistently evaluate your environmental performance. We do have a few assistants available for you. They are marketing. Designated facilities are featured on the Florida Green Lodging website. Designees are granted exclusive use of the Green Marketing Toolkit located at the link below. We also offer technical assistance, 24/7 web access to best management practices, technical assistance, and other green resources. The DEP also hosts webinars and workshops to continue employee education. In front of you right now is my contact information. If you'd like to reach out to me, please feel free to send me an email or contact the 2 numbers listed below. Thank you.
And thank you again for everyone who is attending this session. We welcome you to attend future online sessions as well of the Florida Department of Environmental Protection Office of Sustainable Initiatives. Good day.